Welcome everybody to Memphis for race 21 of the National Throwback Series. Brian Rodriguez is on pole for today's race, and Ryan Butcher starts alongside him. Here's the full qualifying results, and here's the race command. Alright, engines fired up. We are ready to go. So you just saw the qualifying times. It was almost a three-way tie for second place. So very close qualifying times today here in Memphis. So the points, Kenny Johnson still leads, but Alexander Rowe has jumped up 5 positions, only behind by 17 points. Richie Hiroshi remains in 3rd. Chapman is up to 4th. Sam Curtis is up 3 positions. He is 5th. Alright, well, just do the top 5 for now as we're about to get the green flag. So the championship fight is extremely close. Well, I mean, not extremely close, but it is close. Here we go, getting ready to go green. Green flag waving, we're underway. Great start for the 27, gets away quickly. Bracken is up to 2nd here. Here's Wyatt in the 48 in 3rd. Coming to lead the first lap of the race, Brian Rodriguez will take it. Take a look at the back of the pack, or mid-pack. They're still 3 wide as they almost got together here at the back. There's Alexander Rowe, who's runs now 2nd in the points. Our points leader, Kenny Johnson, is somewhere in the mix. There's Chapman in the 8 car. There's Kenny Johnson, currently 22nd. Move back to the front here. So 0.3 of a second lead the 27 has over the 15. Hasn't quite gotten away with the lead. Bracken went to the higher line, but that might cost him a spot or 2. Here's Wyatt on his inside, making the pass for 2nd. And he'll clear him. It's been a long time since we've been here at Memphis. A real long time. Not sure the track still exists. Bracken crossing over, but can't get a nose underneath. But Ryan Butcher will try to take that spot away from him. And he does. Mitchell Hodak in the 45 looking to do the same. And he'll clear him off 4 as well. Joseph Curtis in the 11 car. He's running in 6th place. Won early on in the season, won the first race at Daytona. However, consistency wise hasn't been so great for the 11. They also won Dover, 2-time winner, but they set all the way back in 28th. But we know Sam Curtis and Ash Curtis, they're up there fighting for the championship. Ash Curtis has dropped to 8th place. Sam Curtis, we know, is up to 5th. So for the rest of the top 10, Max Anderson is 6th place, down 2 spots. Snow Chaser is down 5 positions. Ash Curtis 8th. Colin Bear goes up 4, is 9th, and Nicholas Jewett jumps up 10 positions and now in 10th. Eli Bright also up 10 spots, moved up to 17th. So from 1st to 8th, it's still under 100 points, the gap, but then you see 9th and 10th Colin Bear, 201 points behind, and Nicholas Dewey 224 points behind. So a huge gap between 8th and 9th place. The average finish, well, the difference is about 1 to 2 positions. And it looks like that's the difference. Ryan Butcher slowly chasing down that 27 car. As we take a look at the back, you can see they're much more calm now. Not in the big pack no more. A2's got damage with the right side. Nick Hershey. There's Johnson, 21st. Nicholas Dewey fighting for championships in both series, it looks like. Actually, maybe not in this series, but still could be a top 10 run. As he looks to the low side, looking to take 21st away. Now Johnson. What the hell? What the hell was that? Okay. Random thing just popped up. Here's Sam Curtis, 17th. Colin Bear, back here in 12th. Or up here in 12th place. Max Anderson, 11th. Bracken in the 15 is slowly dropping back. Hiroshi just made the pass. Yeah, 15's going backwards here. Oh, he's trying to get that spot back. Back up to the field here. Here comes Mitchell Hodak. Sends it down into turn 1. And quickly clears that 10. Well, that 10 car's not going to have it. Trying to block. Side by side for second. Butcher retakes it. Yeah, with all this racing going behind the leader, Rodriguez now got up to a 7/10. They've won early in the season back at Darlington, but they're way deep in the points here. A second win would definitely be big. Yeah, at this point, positions don't even matter. He's actually only 1 point ahead of last place, Nick Hershey. Despite having a win and 2 top 5s and 2 more top 10s than Nick Hershey. His average finish is the worst, 28.05. So even with that victory, they're very close to last place. Are we under caution? Oh, we are. Alright, first caution of the day. Let's take a look at the replay. Alright, take a look here. David Davison in the 1 car. He's way up top. No one around him, really. Him and Andrew England hit the wall, but the 1 car bounces off the wall, then into the 87, spins around. And here comes oncoming traffic. The 30 car Eli Bright, big hit there. The 82 car, Nick Hershey also involved. The 63, yep, into the back of the 87. More cars start to pile in. See, the 42 cars got some damage as well. But most of them were able to avoid it or receive minor damages. So let's take a look at that again. So it wasn't a simple spin out. Davison overdrove turn 2. So the 4 car. So Nick Hershey involved in another crash. Championship contender Sam Curtis involved. He gets hit around a couple times. Just wrong place, wrong time there. Gets in the right side and into the wall. Takes a pretty big hit. Handful of cars were able to just avoid it on the inside, including our points leader there. Gets hit again by the 63. So, not a big wreck car count wise, but the hits Eli Bright took, Sam Curtis took, Patrick Mew, and Nick Hershey. So Eli Bright, he's definitely out of this race. That car is destroyed. I'm surprised he's still able to drive that thing to the garage area. So our first caution of the day, we'll take you back to the restart. Alright, getting ready to go green. So Kenny Johnson just broken the gearbox. So huge implications right there for the 74 team. They're not in positions. They cannot afford a bad finish, and the gearbox just let loose. So all cars are on the lead lap, but you can see Nick Hershey Probably when he left, where he left the left pit road is why he's restarting in front of the leaders. So okay, gonna be interesting restart here. Green flag waving, back underway. Great start for Rodriguez. 10 car actually not so good. Nick Hershey or Mitchell Hodak gonna take full advantage. Oh, and Rodriguez hit the wall right in front of the 45. Big trouble for the leader there. 4 wide. Hodak in the 45. Wyatt Quall and Ryan Butcher slide up the racetrack. Big scramble for the race lead. Cars everywhere. And Mitchell Hodak, our second leader of the race, new leader here, has unexpectedly taken the race lead as Hiroshi moves up to second. So great save there by the 27. But I don't know what happened there. He just tripped up the racetrack. He just lost grip, couldn't turn it. And almost had a wreck in front of the field. With all the leaders involved, here comes Hiroshi in the 34. He is third in the points, only 34 points back. He's in a very good position today. He'll need that win. So the 48 and the 10. The 48 has dropped to 6th place, so he didn't lose too many spots. But the 10 car was in the wall. He went all the way back to 17th. So that was crazy right there. So the 45 has gotten out to a half a second lead here. Looking for win number 2. The 34 car has pulled away from Rodriguez by a bit, hunting down that 45 car. This 34 team is pretty impressive. Well, most of the drivers actually, yeah, it's been a pretty somewhat competitive season there. No one has really been pulled away. Despite Chapman with 3 wins, he has been inconsistent a little bit. But yeah, not going to be our points leader, I don't think, after this race. But Kenny Johnson has only scored 1 top 5 this season, and he is our leader. His average finishing position is a 16.3. The next driver, Alexander Rowe, he has 5. He has 2 wins, but he's second. So in Hiroshi, he has 3 top 5s only, so low amounts. And here comes Hiroshi. He sent it in there deep into turn 1 to close in. Nice and smooth here. He doesn't have to exactly win the race, but you know he wants to win it. So don't take any unnecessary risks. You're in a very good position with the points leader, with a gearbox issue. Yeah, Johnson's going to lose quite a bit after this race. Here comes Hiroshi again. So almost at a 10 to go mark. I think the yellow is out. Yeah, it is. I think I saw a car in the grass, but couldn't quite tell. Thought it was just the graphics. But anyways, like the series logo or something. But let's take a look at the replay. So another case of a driver going a little too high up in 2 and getting into the wall. This time was Max Anderson, another top 10 driver. He gets into Josh King, but King was able to recover. Ash Curtis, big hit there, launches him in the air and gets hit again by the 00 and then again by the 4. Oh, and again by the 18. Alexander Rowe collected. And again, Eric Monaco upside down. Well, the 18 goes upside down. Huge wreck here. And then more cars piled in. The 8 car we see on top. Oh, and then Eric Monaco goes up and over. Wow, 2 flips. Almost got a 3rd one. Huge wreck there. And that 66 car of Max Anderson, you just got hit all over the place. They just couldn't stop. I think it was Ash Curtis I saw in the grass. I think his car might have camouflaged a little bit. Maybe. So a huge hit for there, Ash Curtis. Not what he needs. Not what a lot of drivers need, because you see him, the 18 car, as we know, who is second in the point standings, running midfield, mid-pack. So it's in the middle, then goes high, they're just all over the place. There's just nowhere to go. And 66 car, Anderson, he got T-boned hard by Eric Monaco. And this was a major wreck. I thought a car just spun out maybe. So let's take a look at that on board here with the 83. Yeah, hit the wall, deflecting him back into the path of the 83 of Monaco. Tim Randolph, Calvin, and it's just Chapman, there's Newman, Ruby Anderson, Brennan Wilcox. Just a whole heap of cars. So the cautions have been light, but the wrecks have been big. A lot of wreck race cars here. This will definitely be a big change up in the points for sure. A lot of major contenders involved. So that's our second yellow of the day. Another much bigger wreck this time. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, so 30 cars remaining, 28 of them on the lead lap. Bro is still out there despite flipping over. Yeah, he needs to at least finish the race here. Try to get a few spots if he can. Pace car is in. Here we go. Green flag waving, back underway. Hiroshi quickly looks inside. You know he got a good jump with that. Can he get a nose underneath into turn one? No, he cannot. Hodak with a good drive off of 4, pulls away a little bit. Hiroshi in the 34, just 2/10 back, slowly dropping back though. Rodriguez in the 27 in the 3rd place. Quiet Qual is 4th, Stripe Paws in 5th. So will we see another caution? Quite possible. It's funny how both our yellow flags, both our cautions were because of drivers just driving up into turn 2 a little too much, hitting the wall and causing a wreck. 5 to go here at Memphis. 4/10 ahead. Leader's got that clean air. Battle for 4th. Here comes the 20 car. He'll sweep underneath and take that spot away. Half a second lead. Hodak is on cruise control. Yeah, huge advantage to the leaders today. Only 2 leaders in today's race. We had battles all over, but only the race lead had to be given, I guess. With the 27 car in the wall and them going 3-4 wide because of that. Got the 45 to sneak through, and he's able to hang on. 2 laps remaining. Hiroshi did close the gap a little bit. He's 4/10 now back, but unless something happens, I don't think he's going to win this race. Here they come to the white flag. 1 more lap to go here at Memphis. Alright, coming off turn 4, checkered flag is out. Mr. Hodak will earn win number 2 here at Memphis Speedway. Alright, let's take a look at the full race results. So there you have it, Mr. Hodak, the race winner. Richie Hiroshi scoring a strong second place finish. Definitely going to be the points leader after this. Rodriguez getting a third place run. Stripe Paws is 4th. Blazy Butar is 5th. Wyatt Quall 6th. Stephen Oak 7th. Parker Smith 8th. Ryan Butcher 9th. And Josh King 10th. Here's the rest of the race results. 30 cars finished the race. 28 of them on the lead lap. And yeah, a low amount of cautions. Only 2 yellows, but 2 big wrecks. And only 2 leaders today, so there wasn't much of a battle. We had Rodriguez drift up the racetrack on the first restart. That cost him the lead and nearly crashed out as well, but was able to at least recover and hang on to 3rd. So not too much said. Other than the 2 crashes, it's been pretty of a tamed race here at Memphis Speedway, or International Raceway. But yep, that is it here at Memphis. 2 more races to go to crown a champ before we crown a champion. And yeah, things are starting to shake up big time. Alright, let's take you to victory lane.